Hello everyone, GarethTheGamer here today doing a video that I really didn't want to make. The subject of today's video is a follow-up to the Halo Infinite multiplayer, even though I already did a follow-up video where I talked about this game alongside Aliens Fireteam Elite. Now the reason for this dedicated follow-up video is because I missed out information and was wrong about some things when I did that video, so I am going to correct on some of that today. So let's get right into it. First and foremost, I say there were double XP boosts in the Fracture 10Y Battle Pass. It turns out that never happened. There were never any double XP boosts to begin with, but how can you blame me? I mean, the XP grants looks exactly the same as the double XP boosts, so hopefully you can understand how a mistake like this could happen. And a pretty big omission was challenge swaps. I talked about getting challenge swaps, but never really talked about how to use them. Essentially, if you have a challenge swap, you can switch out a challenge that you don't think you can do for a challenge that you think you can do. So, if you're like me and you don't want to play free-for-all, then you can switch out any free-for-all challenges for, hopefully, get any enemy kills, or play any games of the multiplayer, or something to that effect. And another thing that I didn't mention is that if you complete all of the weekly challenges for a given week, then the ultimate challenge becomes available that, when you complete it, gives you the weekly reward. Unfortunately, this challenge cannot be swapped out, so whatever that challenge ends up being, you have to go for it. For example, it could be to play any number of games of the multiplayer, to win any number of ranked games, get killing sprees or killjoys in Fiesta as part of the Fracture 10Y event, stuff to that effect. Another video omission was stockpile gameplay. So enjoy some stockpile gameplay against bots. The reason it's against bots is because the big team battle multiplayer has been having issues. Hopefully that's all resolved now, but I didn't want to play big team battle when I was doing the video recording for this game. If you recall, in the follow-up video I described stockpile as, there's random power seeds that spawn on the map, in clusters, and your job as a team is to just bring them back to your base, and if you get 5 you get a point and it's first to 3 points. Yeah, it's probably not the best explanation I could have given, so let me phrase it this way. There's one cluster of a few power seeds that drop at a random spot on the map, towards the midway point between the team bases. Everything else I said would be accurate. Okay. Alright then. Now another omission, sort of, as this was something that happened after I did the follow-up video. There was a game mode called Attrition that was available to play in the Cyber Showdown event, which I didn't even play once. Yeah, it was available to play for 2 weeks and I never even played it one time. Looking into the game mode, honestly it reminds me of the elimination game mode from Destiny. No, I'm not going to do that again to you. Although the only real difference is that it kind of reminds me of a battle royale mode when a team loses all of their lives. There's this constricting area that comes into play which I guess would force the remainder of the teams to fight instead of hide. But yeah, it's bog standard, kill the enemy team, make them run out of lives, and then kill them to eliminate them, meaning they can't respawn for the duration of the round. And then revive teammates if they die when your team runs out of lives. I also managed to get to level 100 of the Battle Pass to get the Battle Tested achievement, so I won't be able to test if getting to level 30 of the Fracture 10Y Battle Pass will get you that achievement, although it looks like by all accounts it won't. February 22nd is the date when Fracture 10Y comes back for week 4, and in-game dates will be displayed at that time. Now I think I was going to comment on this in the follow-up video, the fact there was a ... after week 3, which makes it look like there's going to be more dates, but you just can't see when those dates are. But I didn't talk about it, and it turns out that, yeah, Fracture 10Y is a 6-week event for Season 1 of the Halo Infinite multiplayer. Honestly, I'm uncertain of future dates, but it seems to be around for about 2 weeks at the end of March and a final week in April before the main season ends at the start of May. So I think that is everything I needed to follow up on from the follow-up video. As I said, I really didn't want to make this video because I could be doing videos on other games, like The Pedestrian for example. But it's one of those, I felt like I had to come out and correct some of the information that was in the follow-up video, and hopefully I don't need to do a follow-up to the follow-up to the follow-up. That way I can leave talking about Halo Infinite multiplayer for, best case scenario, several months. With all that being said and done, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay that I decided to show you for this video. Due to external hard drive issues, I've actually lost all of the previous Halo Infinite multiplayer footage that I would have recorded. And I recorded about 4 hours or so of gameplay for this video. So I'll probably just flash through all of my endgame stats, show you kill death ratio, medals, stuff like that. You can also buy me a coffee to help support the effort of making videos on this channel. I hope you take care out there, and I'll see you for the next video, which may be on The Pedestrian. So I hope I'll see you for that. Peace out, and I'll see you next time.